Soon we must all face the choice between what is right and what is easy.
Sirius Black was a murderer, a madman, the first person to escape Azkaban. Or at least, that's the story they've told us. But the truth is more complicated. He wasn't just a fugitive or a loyal friend. He was a man born into darkness, who tried to walk towards the light, and was punished every step of the way. This is the real story of Sirius Black, the rebel's son, the broken godfather, and one of the most tragic figures in the wizarding world. Sirius Orion Black was born in 1959 to Orion and Walburga Black, a noble pure-blood family steeped in dark magic and supremacist ideology. The Blacks were proud of their lineage, obsessed with purity. They disowned anyone who dared associate with Muggleborns or blood traitors. And yet, into this world of cold tradition and cruel purity, Sirius was born different. Even as a child, Sirius questioned things. He later described his parents as firmly entrenched in the dark arts and proud of being pure blood. The Black family motto, toujours pur, or always pure, was practically a curse. He despised their hatred, their reverence for Voldemort, their obsession with blood. In contrast to his cousin Bellatrix, he fully embraced these ideals. Sirius rebelled. He put the Gryffindor banners on his bedroom walls, posters of marble motorcycles, on pictures of bikini-clad Muggle girls, acts which enraged his parents. At Hogwarts, Sirius made a dramatic break from tradition. The Sorting Hat placed him in Gryffindor, not Slytherin, like every Black before him. It was the first in a series of rejections Sirius would make against his family's ideology. He would later say that he hated the whole lot of them, referring to most of his family. By age 16, Sirius had run away from home. He went to live with James Potter's family, where he found warmth and acceptance. He was permanently disowned by his mother. His name burned off the Black family tapestry. The Marauders and the illusion of freedom. Sirius found something else at Hogwarts: family. Alongside James Potter, Remus Lupin and Peter Pettigrew, he formed the Marauders. Outwardly, they were pranksters, but beneath that, they were visionaries, talented, daring, and loyal, or at least they thought so. When they discovered Remus was a werewolf, they didn't abandon him. Instead, they learned to become animagi, illegal, dangerous magic. It took them 3 years in secret, and when they succeeded, Sirius became a large black dog, Padfoot. In this form, he could accompany Remus safely during his transformation. The Marauders created the Marauders map, a powerful magical artifact, showed every person in Hogwarts and their exact location in real time. The magic involved required immense skill. It's likely that they used the Honomoculus charm and advanced enchantments. They even learned to hide their identities with clever pseudonyms, the now infamous Padfoot, Prongs, Moony, and Wormtail. But Sirius wasn't just clever, he was also reckless. In his 5th year, he told Severus Snape how to enter the tunnel beneath the Whomping Willow, leading to Lupin in his werewolf form. James stopped Snape just in time, saving his life. This wasn't just a prank, it was attempted murder. Dumbledore covered up the incident. But Snape never forgot, and neither did Sirius. Later, Sirius tried to justify it as youthful rage, but it hints at something deeper, a volatile temper. He was loyal, but his loyalty could turn to fear in a heartbeat. Yet through it all, the Marauders were inseparable. They shared secrets, broke rules, and dreamed of a world beyond school, a world where they'd change things, where they'd fight back against the rising tide of darkness. But dreams have a way of dying fast, especially in wartime. Betrayal and Azkaban. During the First Wizarding War, Sirius joined the Order of the Phoenix. He and James remained close, even as the world around them descended into chaos. He was the best man at James and Lily's wedding. He held baby Harry in his arms. He had everything to lose, and would lose it all. When Voldemort began targeting the Potters, they went into hiding under the Fidelius charm, a spell that hides a location within the soul of a single secret keeper. Everyone believed Sirius was that keeper, But in a final twist of paranoia, Sirius suggested using Pete's Peterbrew instead. He thought it would be safer, less obvious. He was wrong. Peter betrayed them. Voldemort found the Potters. James and Lily were murdered. Harry survived, and Sirius cracked. He hunted down Peter, found him in a busy street, but Peter turned the tables. With a cry about betrayal, he blasted the streets apart, killing 12 muggles and vanishing in a puff of smoke. Sirius was left there, laughing, not because he found it funny, but because everything he loved was gone, and the world thought he was a monster. He was sent to Azkaban without trial, 12 years in a cell. No wand, no visitors, just the Dementors. Creatures that suck out the hope and joy and identity. But Sirius survived. He said it was because he knew he was innocent. That truth, and the Animagus form, which confused the Dementors, kept his mind intact. But he wasn't whole, not really. Azkaban doesn't let you leave unbroken. Escape and obsession. In 1993, many years had passed. Sirius saw a newspaper photo of the Weasleys, and with them, Scabbers, their rat. He recognised Peter's missing toe, and he knew the truth. Peter was alive, still hiding, still betraying. Sirius transformed into a dog, slipped through the bars of his cell, and swung across the North Sea. It was the first escape in Azkaban history, and it terrified the Ministry. He returned to Hogwarts, hunted by Dementors and feared as a killer, but he wasn't after Harry. He was after Peter. When the truth finally emerged that Peter was the traitor and Sirius was innocent, everything changed. Sirius offered Harry a home, a life. It was a rare moment of hope, but it did not last. Peter escaped. The Ministry, under a corrupt Fudge, refused to believe the truth, and Sirius remained a wanted man. He went into hiding, in caves, in forests, feeding off rats. Later in Grimmauld Place, the house he swore he'd never return to, he signed letters to Harry as Snuffles, a secret identity to stay hidden. But more than anything, Sirius began to see Harry as James's second chance. He encouraged Harry to break rules, to fight, to take risks, not always wisely. As Dumbledore later said, Sirius saw the boy that he had lost, not the one in front of him. The prison of legacy. Trapped in Grimmauld Place, Sirius was surrounded by the ghosts of his past. His mother's screaming portrait, his brother Regulus's legacy, Creature, the house elf who resented him. He tried to contribute to the Order, but Dumbledore kept him sidelined. Molly Weasley treated him like a reckless uncle, not a leader, and even Remus was cautious. The house became a new kind of prison, not cold stone like Azkaban, but familiar. When Harry had a vision of Sirius being tortured at the Department of Mysteries, he rushed to save him. It was a trap, but Sirius came anyway. He fought like the man he once was. In the battle, he faced Bellatrix, his cousin. Raised in the samey darkness and loyal to Voldemort, she struck him down. He fell through the veil in the Death Chamber, a mysterious archway, part ancient magic, part symbol. It's unclear what lies beyond. The Sirius didn't return. No body, no funeral, just absence. The man who burned bright. Sirius Black died as he lived, passionate, impulsive, and unafraid, but he never truly escaped the shadows that haunted him. His name comes from the dog star, Sirius, the brightest in the sky, a symbol of fire, of summer heat, of transformation. He chose love over blood, friendship over legacy. He was brave, flawed, brilliant, and broken. To Harry, he was more than a godfather. He was a link to the parents he's lost, a piece of home. Sirius burned bright, and like all the brightest stars, he didn't burn long. Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing for some more deep dives into the wizarding world. Cheers!